What's up, everybody? I have the 7 new empowerments that Rita has put into the game, as well as the 3 new abilities from the new guards in the Beast Plains. So first up, we have Bomb, which says fire attacks from either side trigger a bomb that deals an extra 50% damage to the target, and also deals the same increased damage as fire damage to itself, and it does not kill itself. So what this is kind of like a double-edged sword. It deals extra damage to the opponent, but it also deals damage to itself. So it's up to the user to figure out how good it really is. Next up, we have the Giant Only Empowerment, Fall. Deals 10% damage taken to the opponent, and also when it's defeated, the opponent takes damage equal to 30% of the Giant's maximum hit points, and it does not kill the opponent in either case. This is really good, in my opinion, because Giants have a lot of hit points. You can take Giant the Gold, the Blue, or Emerald, the new Beast Plane boss, and they all have monstrous hit points, and this is the perfect empowerment to complement that stat. Next up, we have Mirror. Taking light attacks deals 30% of the damage to the opponent, and it does not kill the opponent. This is the silver bullet to light attacks. And for the longest time, light ran rampant in PvP because there wasn't anything to stop them, but maybe this empowerment changes everything. Next up is Pool. It's a water-only empowerment, and party members gain a heal when hit points are below 20%, but not defeated, and it heals 30% of maximum hit points, so about a third. And it can only be activated once per party member. So what this does is when you're taking damage and it's below 20%, but you aren't killed, you heal about a third of your hit points. One really neat trick with this is the Endurance Imprint. This empowerment allows the Endurance Imprint to activate twice per party member, and it's a pretty neat trick. I like it. Next up, we have Reflex. Taking physical damage reduces the next attack cooldown by 50% of the current value. And attack cooldown is a kind of tricky variable. It's not really mentioned too much in the game, but from what I can tell, if you have a guard and it has Reflex and it takes physical damage, then it means that it reduces its next attack cooldown by 50%, which means it can attack faster. So that would be my guess. Next up, Sacred. It's the Angel Only empowerment, and it only takes half damage from dark attacks, which is pretty good, but it also deals damage equal to the rank of the dark body type of the opponent, and it does not kill the attacker. So say they have like a Deathbringer at level 80, it's going to take 80 damage every time it attacks the guard that has Sacred on it. So it's kind of like a silver bullet to dark types. Next up, Snare. Reduce 40% of the opponent's speed if the opponent is humanoid or animal. Humanoid guards are pretty much base speed, but animal guards have that wild empowerment, and this can reduce the speed of them by a lot. Blessed Boy and I just tested. He put a snare guard up against my triple Rexes, and instead of my Rexes hitting 3 times, they only hit 2 times. So instead of a 3-3-3 string, they hit 2-2-2. So this ability really hurts the wild empowerment. So those are the 7 empowerments that are new. Now we have the abilities. Deathmatch is on the new Naga guard, Savagery. The next attack after taking a physical attack does 1.5 times the damage. It is exclusive to the Savagery guard. Next up, Emerald. It's from the own guard, Emerald, and it reduces and reflects 30% of the damage to the opponent when taking magical attack damages, and it does not kill the opponent. This is really good with the Fall empowerment. You can stack them both up, and it'll deal, like if they're taking magical attacks damage, then it's going to deal 40% damage back to the opponent, which is pretty good. So it's kind of like a silver bullet to all of the M-Attack guards out there, and those are definitely prevalent. Colossus, for example. This is a very good counter to Colossus. Next up, we have Volcano, which is only available on the Volcano guard, and when the hit points are taken down to below 20% and not defeated, in a similar way with the Pool empowerment, the opponent takes damage equal to 60% of the maximum hit points of Volcano, and it only affects once in every battle. A lot of people are using the Transmute imprint in order to make this ability work really, really well, because as we all know, the new Transmute imprint can increase the hit points by a lot in exchange for defense, and with this ability, Volcano, it makes it trigger a lot of damage to the opponent. A lot of times it's going to immediately kill the opponent because of just how much indirect damage it deals with this Volcano ability. So once again, that is all. We have Bomb, then we have Fall, Mirror, Pool, Reflex, I just got a text from Code, and he says that I said, what is the attack cooldown? And Code says the chance for you to attack. Indirectly, it decreases the opponent's speed. So there you go. So we have Reflex, then Sacred, and then Snare. And for the abilities, we have Deathmatch, which is on Savagery, Emerald, which is on Emerald, and Volcano, which is on Volcano. Thank you for watching, everybody. Post some comments down below. I read all of them. And hopefully we can find some neat little tricks with these new empowerments. Take care. Bye.